Old School Classic Mitts by Topboxer. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box. I'm Coach Simon, and here on Fit to Box I bring you all things boxing equipment, and I bring you it from here, Telford Amateur Boxing Club, where I am a full-time boxing trainer and England level 2 boxing coach. And in this gym I do the testing. Not only do I do the testing, but also the other boxers that are here get involved in the testing and the feedback to bring you the most complete review of boxing equipment that I can bring you. Welcome to Fit to Box. Today is the turn of Topboxer's Old School Classic Mitts, and as you can see, these all in a beautiful leather, and they are beautifully made. As I show you the rear there, that really does remind me of a winning pair of pads that I did review a little while back, but the front, I've never seen an actual shape like that has been on punch pads, and I really do like the fact that they've done something different. And these are not just a copy of those winning pads that have got the rear like that. They've put their own slant on it. They're also in that old school dark brown leather, and I think that they are superb. You've got the Topboxer gold label there at the rear. You've got the perforations. You've got the finger hood at the back there, more perforations, and then you can see the thickness of the pad, as well as obviously the lace there. And then on the punch surface, you've got that scoop out, and you've also got the target in the middle. You've got some great padding on the outside, and these are fantastic to punch. As I put my hands in, you have on the palm, you've got a pad, and your fingers are really comfortable inside the rear of there. Also very protected under that finger hood, and these are really comfortable. There isn't a pad here for the wrist, but as I was using them, I still felt that they were very comfortable and very protective for the trainer. But also the boxers said how much they enjoyed using these pads. And I have to say, I think Mohammed Irfan, who has been doing quality gear from Pakistan for many years, has really outdone himself with these mitts. They are lovely. Not only do they look great, but they also feel great and perform fantastic when we're in the ring. One flat. There you go. And again. Beautiful. 2-6. And again. Brilliant. Woo! So I love the lightness of them as well. They're not heavy pads. I also love that punch surface, and because of that scoop, you really do get a good crack. You can really tell when the Boxer has connected correctly with these pads. It gives you that satisfying feedback via that sort of scoop. So these are 82 English pounds. I'll say that again, 82 English pounds for a pair of mitts of that quality is unbelievable. I really do think that that is an amazing price. And because of that, I am going to award these 5 Fit to Box stars. When it comes to mitts, you can get mitts that are hundreds and hundreds of pounds, and you can get mitts that not only are top quality, but also are priced unbelievably. And for that reason, that's why I'm giving these 5 Fit to Box stars. Thoroughly deserved, very comfortable, love using them, and people in the gym loved them. They really did in terms of using them, but also I had comments about what they look like, and that old school brown is a real head turner when it comes to using these. These will get better and better. I really do think that Mohammed Irfan once again has churned out from his workshop in Pakistan, has turned out absolute beauties here. So let me put onto the screen the Fit to Box report card, where you can see the things that I love about these pads, the things that are features of these pads, and also anything that I think that could be improved. But honestly, there's hardly anything that I think that can be improved. If I was to be very picky, I would say maybe a pad here, a small pad for the base of the wrist. The circles in the middle perhaps could be more circular. They're a little bit off, but slightly. Everything else about them I thought was superb. Now, when they did arrive, they did have these attached, and those was attached in sort of that position there. And I think it's obviously once you put them on to pull on each one. Now, when I used them and they had that on, I did find them very uncomfortable here. So very easily, I detached that and I'll just put that to one side. These would have been quite an uncomfortable pad with these in place. Now I've removed them, they get 5 Fit to Box stars. So going forward for Mohammed, I would definitely say to him to, forget that. I think that they cause more discomfort than actual benefit. Also, if you're going to be biting that every so often, and over time that's going to become pretty gammy, so I would forget that idea. I had no problems at all with sliding these on like so, okay, and they're not going to come off. They're nice and secure at the rear of my hand and nice and secure when you're using them. The only other thing I would say is on there, they're both got the label on the same side, okay, so if you can see that. So there is no way to identify which is the left and which is the right. And all I'll do, as always, is I'll put a little L on the left one, and then I'll know that the left one is the left and this is the right one. Over time, because I'll be using the left hand in the left mitt and the right hand in the right mitt, what will happen is these will shape to the shape of my hands and my fingers, and these will become even more comfortable. I'm not a big fan of using different hands on different mitts because they haven't got a left and a right indicator. So the only thing that I would do there is put a little L perhaps there for me to know that is the left one that I always use for my left hand. In summing up, 5 Fit to Box stars, absolutely superb. Fit to Box, the best when it comes to mitts, and I cannot believe 82 English pounds for a pair of mitts that not only are going to last years, but are going to get better and better over those years. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box, and I shall speak to you soon.